everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jess. This intro will be a repeating intro for the next kind of 4 to 5 videos on my channel. I am back from taking a long break from posting content on this YouTube channel. I was busy finishing my third and final year of university, so I was just in a very stressful period of life. I was making plans for my life after uni, as most uni students do, and just took some time to think, process, and really just kind of be with my family and friends and soak in and work my ass off for the last couple of months. Within this time frame, I was still filming videos, so I have videos that I still have that are filmed, and I am slowly working my way through editing, and I have a couple that are already pre-edited and ready to go. So in saying that, I do want to still release that content to you. Hey everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This week I thought I would do a weekly vlog. We are starting on a Saturday. Recently I finally built my Lego plants. Alright, quick outfit of the day. Cardigan is charity one. This is, I think, Primark. Trousers are Sainsbury's and shoes are Vans. Really basic outfit from me today. It is so lovely and sunny today. That walk was just amazing. I ended up taking an hour and a half. I ended up posting everything off after about 20 minutes. I ended up taking like the extra hour to walk around town, to walk down by the beach. Just had a lovely walk. I then did a little bit of cheeky shopping as well. First thing I've got, which is going to be kind of boring, I've got some green thread and some hand needles, just the usual household ones. We have a hole in our duvet cover and I'm happy to sew it, but we have no sewing equipment. I feel like it's something that you really overlook when you move. The past week and a half I've been filming a series continuation vlog, and I ended up binge reading the next 2 books in the Chestnut Spring series by Elsie Silver, which left me only the last one left to read. And I knew they had it in the works, and yesterday when we were in the town over, I went into the works there and they didn't have Hopeless, which is the last book in the series, but the one here does. So I ended up going in, and I promise I went in just to get Hopeless. But if you know me, you know I'm a sucker for a good deal, and they had some new books out that I hadn't seen before, and they're free for £6 deal. So can you guess what I did? I brought three books for £6. I saw this one and I was a little bit embarrassed to like pick it up at first, and then I thought, you know what? No, I'm not embarrassed at all. I'm gonna own it up. Filthy Rich Vampire. This just, I don't know, the cover caught my eye, number one, because it looks quite pretty and it's got gold writing on the front. This basically follows the eldest vampire in a vampire family, and basically the pressure's on him to have a wife, basically, because they have all of these like formal parties so that vampires can find a partner and things like that, and he really doesn't want that. He doesn't want to tie himself to someone, even though he's the oldest, last remaining of this vampire family, until he meets this until he meets this human. Finally, I found this one. It's The Nanny by Lana Ferguson, and I've heard a lot of great things about Lana Ferguson's writing, I believe. She wrote The Fake Mate, which is quite popular, I believe. But yeah, there's been quite a few single dad romance tropes that have really got me like excited, and I've absolutely loved them. Heartless by Elsie Silver is one of those. I absolutely adored it, and this just sounds right up my street. Before I like fully go, I wanted to show you the new bookshelves. So the top shoe shelves are empty, and up the top are just like knick-knacky bit. Really happy with the way they're looking. Yeah, really proud. I've got like some really random piles everywhere. I mean, I think I told you guys earlier that I'd sorted out all the random piles. It's the truth, but it's also kind of a lie. Because now I've redone my bookshelf, there's now nowhere for those random piles to go. So I think I'm going to put them all in this bag. Let's get on to tidying these random things. Then I'm going to edit one video at least and schedule tomorrow's video. But if not, I'd love to edit 2. So we'll just see how we do. I'm going to need to close the skylights soon because it's starting to get a bit chilly as well. So I have a confession. I may or may not have left you upstairs and forgot about you until dinners. was going to say almost done. It's not almost done. We've got the mash is almost made. Luke's just finishing it off. And I'm just finishing off the mince. We're about to head out to the fun fair that is near us at the moment. I think they finish tomorrow. So we're going to go head out to the fun fair. I will say rather embarrassingly, I have just got ready for the day and it is 7:30 in the evening. But it's okay, it's Easter Sunday, everyone's having a lazy day. I'm probably not going to take you guys, but if I do film anything, I'll film it on my phone because I don't want to take my camera on any rides. Happy?
Yeah, so can so.
I find it very difficult to I don't know if you guys saw, but we went to see some fireworks, which were really great and was nice. And also there was a fun fair, so we went and had a look around. Check that out.
Green tea.
I'm about to get ready for bed. It is 20 to 11, so I'm excited to hop straight on into bed. We played some Switch tonight, we played some Mario Bros, and like I said, we went to go watch fireworks and have a look at the fun fair, which was exciting. But yeah, I'm about to take my makeup off and jump into bed and read for a little bit before I go to sleep. I've got a really productive day planned in for today. I've already got so many videos filmed for you guys. We'll see where the day takes us. I have a meeting with my IP advisor on Wednesday. Yes, we're meeting over half term. I know, crazy. But yeah, we're meeting over half term, so we'll see how that goes. But I really want to go in and have loads to show him, so that's why I really want to work on my IP right now. Okay, I don't say this to brag or anything like that, but normally when I write assignments, things just sound right. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but normally it's quite well blended, it's really smooth, but I think where I did so much reading for this, which you kind of just have to, it's like a complete different level of writing an assignment really. It's just very bitty, so I'm really working on trying to make it cohesive because I've gone back to the first section and I'm trying to like make it a lot more cohesive, and that's my focus of today, is this first section and going back and basically fixing it and making it a lot better. And there's a section here that I completely want to take out as well and redo, so that's also another life choice that's going to be stress. I have all of today set aside to work on this, so I'm not angry at all. We can do it. We can do it. Let's do it. Okay guys, rather excitingly, I've got a blanket on because it got a bit chilly. From the first big section of my IP, obviously it has to be vague, it's divided into 8 subtitles, and I have just finished finalising the 5th one, which means I've just got 6, 7 and 8 to rewrite and redraft. But yeah, I feel super positive. Just wanted to show you guys, this is the hole that I'm going to be sewing. It's almost halfway across. This is on Luke's side somehow, but I'm just going to sew it up. It looks like, yeah, they've used the stitch that I'd thought they had used to stitch it, so I'm just going to go ahead and re-stitch over that. Okay, please don't judge our fridge, but this morning it is Easter. Luke set up an Easter egg hunt, but we're also trying to make our own Easter eggs with this egg silicone mold that we got from Sainsbury's, so we're leaving that to cool. And then we also made some chocolate nests. Believe it or not, there was more in here, but it's okay. They look really cute. They don't look as cute as I remember them being when I made them when I was little, but maybe my mum's just got more class than me. Top 5. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm very excited.
I'm leaving that in. Oh, how house is a bit of a mess. We brought a coffee table yesterday and we also decided to change our shoe rack. I'll show you. To look a little something like this. It just looks a lot nicer, a lot neater. These shoes won't be here forever. I just need to smack them off and get all the dirt off so I can put them back up into, so I can put them under our bed for storage. Hey everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jess and today's video is going to be a literal full-on motivation video. Number one, for myself, but also number two, hopefully you guys will find it motivating and it might encourage you to clean or get some work done that you've been putting off doing for a while. I have just spent my morning, it's now 11 o'clock. I've just spent my morning doing a little bit of like a house tidy. We kind of need to do like a deeper clean, to be honest, of the whole house. I just haven't had time this past week so far. And I've also been transferring footage from my camera. However, I will like to preface this by saying I have an hour and 30 minutes worth of raw footage from a vlog that I just filmed this past week. Okay, here is an overview of the desk. If you didn't know, this is like my get ready desk. So in here is makeup, in here is like more stationery kind of bits and bobs. And then in here is like tech and in my everyday makeup bag as well. And then at the bottom is like some crafty stuff. So like this is kind of like my desk of like catch-all. I get ready here every morning. So that's why I've got makeup brushes and a mirror, but then we've also got a pen pot. I've also had to cover some of my like weekly planner and my to-do list here because there are some like place names here which I don't feel comfortable sharing. So yeah, I'm using an external keyboard and mouse. They're not the best external keyboard and mouse, but these are just pass-me-downs from Luke's old PC setup. I just got myself a fresh cup of tea, hang on, in my koala bear mug. And I also already have my water here in this bottle. And then the last thing that I do is I grab myself a snack. I've got grapes today. These are like massive like green grapes. They're really good, but sometimes I have a sweet treat. I think I've done a short before and I showed you I had a box of Maltesers as my snack because I was working quite late. I do like to treat myself for getting my work done because otherwise when are you going to do it? Are you going to do it or are you just going to leave it? So yeah. But today I fancy grapes, so we've got some grapes just in case I get snackish. Basically my idea is that I get everything ready so that I do not have to move and I have everything that I would possibly need around me. My goal today is to finish the first section of my IP. I had to rewrite it. I mentioned this in my vlog, but I have to rewrite it, so I am almost done. There's one section I want to completely rewrite and change, so that's fine, but I want to finish the rewrite, send it to my IP advisor to get him to check all other sections but that section that I've highlighted out in grey, see what he thinks, get his feedback and progress forward. Just for the giggles, because I always feel like when you've got a face mask on you look so funny. I'm not moving my mouth much because as this dries obviously it makes my skin dry, but I just want to show you guys it's on. We're going to leave it for 15 minutes and then I'm going to wash it off with warm water and a flannel. Okay, this is definitely going to be the wrong way around when I come to edit this, but it's okay. I've just got my sink with some warm water in. I'm just going to really gently, in upwards motions, wipe the face mask off. That first 15 minutes, so productive. Almost completely finished one section. I have like 3 little snippets left of this rewrite, which is actually really good. I did a lot more work on Monday than I thought, which actually allowed me to have... I actually had like a whole gaming day the other day, which was lovely. I played with a couple of people online. I played with some of my friends, and then I also played The Sims 4 for literally like 4 hours. It was insane, and I never normally have the luxury of doing that. I know like a lot of people were like, oh, at uni like you go out and you have fun, but literally with my degree I feel like I've never really had the chance or the time to do that. And so, you know, it is Easter at the end of the day, so I was like, I'm not going to get too upset at myself for not managing to do, you know, for taking a day off. I'm not going to get upset about that at all. I think it's more than reasonable to give yourself a day off. Okay, it is now 1:30 exactly, or 1:29, so it's basically 1:30. But the third subsection's not finished. I need to read to add to that, which is also makes me feel really like discouraged because I've read so much for this. Like I literally have almost 2 whole A4 pages with size 10 font full of literature that I've read. So it's kind of heartbreaking that I've got to go back to reading because I spent months reading, like literally 3 months worth of reading went into this, and some of it obviously I couldn't use. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling to you guys now, and I'm going to continue finish this paragraph, and we're going to go and have some lunch. I know I said I was going to go and make lunch and take a break, but it is now 18 minutes past 2, it's pretty much 20 past 2 in the afternoon, and I have finished the rewrite. I finished the rewrite. I just want to reread it before I send it off to my IP supervisor today. And I managed to condense that 1 paragraph down as well. I think I'm still going to be over the word count. I know I'm still going to be over the word count. But I'm not really too bothered about that right now. How this camera angle is impressive. Okay, I can't film like that. I'm very excited. I just finished that redraft. I've emailed it off. I even took the word count down even further, which is great for that one section I need to edit. I think I'm gonna take a break. I feel like I deserved it. I haven't really been working, I guess, in the long run for that long, from 11 till 3:30, 12, 1, 2, 3, 30. 4.5 hours is not too bad. Finished that off. Really happy with that. I might do a little bit more work on like applications and things, but it's not really something that I can film. And just before I go, I mean I did leave and then come back, but I didn't really fill you guys in. We went to a different Dunelm to the one that's closest to us, although to be fair, argumentatively it basically is like almost an equal distance. It's more miles, but it's the same travel time. Anyway, we went to a different one because we couldn't find any storage for above our kitchen counters, which I think was above our kitchen cabinets, which I spoke to you guys about in my last vlog. We found these, we're really happy with them. They look really nice. They're not too see-through. They do have holes, but they're not like very see-through. They're kind of actually really nice. Someone guess what was wrong with these? They're too tall. They're too tall. They don't fit on top of our kitchen cabinets, which is a shame. You can probably still hear MBCC in the background. It's still streaming live at the moment. I've just stopped because I realised I had my breakfast this morning and I forgot to take my vitamins. This is never sponsored, but I always show you guys this in vlogs recently because if you didn't know, I was extremely ill for all of 4 months. And I'm not saying that this is the reason why I got better, not at all actually, because I still got really ill even after I started taking vitamins every day. But definitely do your research into what vitamins support you. I didn't take vitamins at all as a kid, and as I'm growing up I'm now taking 2 every day. So I've got multivitamins with iron in because normal multivitamins don't have iron. Iron gives you loads of energy, which is great, and then all the multivitamins are just great for you as well. I am contemplating getting a vitamin D or a magnesium supplement as well, but we'll see. And then I also have vitamin C and zinc. Vitamin C and zinc are really great for your immune system and building your immunity. So, and your girl needs help with her immune system, so I take both. They are literally so tiny. Me and Luke did go through a phase of having like gummy versions of the multivitamins, but they rack up in price and you don't get a lot in a pot, whereas these are literally £2 for 180. As you can see, I've got utensils everywhere at the moment, but I cleaned out this drawer first and this looks so much better. There's no more crumbs in this organizer. This organizer here with the blue base is from Mataland, but what's really nice about this is that these come out and you can literally pop them out, take the crumbs out, and you can wash the plastic container by itself as well. So it's actually a really great container. I really like it. These grey ones are from the range. They come in like a pack of 6 or something like that. And the next drawer that I'm working on is this drawer here. You can see, look, there's some fucking marinara stuff. There's some marinara stores here. It's embarrassing, but it's so true. Nobody really goes through their drawers and empties them. These containers that I've just cleaned and wiped down are from B&M. I don't know if they came in a pack of 2 or if we just brought 2 separate ones, but this is where we keep our utensils. We use these to organise our utensils. Look at that! So much better. No marinara sauce in the drawer. Okay, kind of again, this drawer has less organisation, I guess, than this drawer up here because they're not like necessarily thick enough to have bigger organisation. It's update time. I know I really have been crap at time-lapsing things. Maybe I'll try. I just find it kind of embarrassing when your house is a mess and you're going to show it to everyone. But yeah, currently in here with warm, like hot water and a little bit of bleach, not a lot, just a little bit, is the top of the extractor fan. I've wiped down the edges. Luke's gonna do the top when he gets home. Also, like, I've never seen it inside of an induction fan, so that was cool. The stove is currently sitting. I've just smushed it all around with a sponge, so gonna leave that to soak for about 5 to 10ish minutes. That's what it says in the box, packaging, whatever. Gonna do that. I might need to grab one of our buckets to put warm water in to clean the rest, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause here in the kitchen for now because those need to soak in there. This needs to soak for a little bit. I need to take this out and hang it up, so I'm pretty much done with what I can do right now. Okay, kitchen is finally done. What you guys missed is I sorted Luke's Lego shelves at the bottom here specifically. It was just like piled, and I also found a place for our printer, so that's really good. So now it's not underneath Luke's desk, which is so much better. I'm gonna get Luke to sort out his cables himself because I'm not the best at it. But yeah, I sorted out all these boxes, and then something that was under here was a lot of wires and like gaming stuff, and a lot of that stuff we keep in this cupboard, and I ended up using that last big box for all of our like random cables and controllers that we have, as well as our hairdryer and my hair straightener. Okay guys, sorry I got sidetracked, but I've now got ready a little bit. I've got makeup on, I've got a little wing liner, I've got blue light waterline. Oh, my skin looks so good. If you're wondering, it's the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour skin tint. I've been trialing it for a little bit now. I have literally no face powder though, so we'll see if it melts off. But I'm trying to book a surprise getaway for Luke, me, one of my siblings, her partner and her newborn baby. Now you might think I'm absolutely crazy because we're going to go with a newborn baby, but I just think it'd be lovely. I was originally looking for me and Luke, but then we had arranged to go and do something with my sister and her partner anyway. And the activity that we were going to do is basically the same price as going for a 5-day holiday. So we're contemplating just going for a 5-day holiday instead. I feel really good about today. I've had a really productive day. Yeah, but now I'm going to sit and I'm going to chill for an hour and then we're going to head out. Okay guys, that was like a super speedy look around Dunelm, because I wanted to get those storage boxes like I showed you guys that we had. Well, the one that we had was from our TV console. I didn't actually know we had that, so yeah, but it fits up there really nicely. But they have absolutely none. They have had a restock since I was last here a couple of weeks ago. The original boxes that me and Luke liked before we went for the other woven ones are in there, but they're £5 each and they're the same price, like they're the same size as the £3 ones. Okay guys, if I'm being completely honest, I have completely lost track of this vlog. I don't know when I last talked to you. I don't know what I was last doing. I assume it was probably cleaning, but I'm not sure if I even time-lapsed any cleaning, so this vlog is probably super short, so I'm probably just going to carry it on for another couple of days and see if I can actually take you along with me. It actually would have been really fun to take you along with me and Luke the other day. We went to Home Bargains and a couple of other places and we got some good stuff. I just did some book shopping this evening because I finished a book. I was reading this book, Filthy Rich Vampire by Genevieve Lee, and I feel so contradicted about this book. It's quite a long one, right? But the ending was just not what I was expecting whatsoever. I say it's quite a long one. It's only 381 pages, so it's really not that long. It's about average length, but it just looks really long. And I didn't realise this is part of a series, so I've accidentally started a series. But the way this ended was just... I was in shock. It's not okay the way this ended, so I ordered the next book on Amazon. Do you know what? Round of applause to Rachel Gillick. She knows how to put you on a cliffhanger. By God, the ending was so good. The whole book was so good, so different to what I've ever read before. I think this is going to be 5 stars for me. I've literally read it in one sitting in one day. Not in many hours though, to be honest, but I think I was just in like a big reading mood today. I could even start another book, but it is 20 to 1 in the morning. Okay, we are back from Luke's appointment. Oh, Babs, you could take an antihistamine today if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Or you can just start tomorrow. Also, guys, I've been trying the Prime energy drinks. I don't like the Prime hydration. I feel like they taste too, like, fake, like sweet. They've got a lot of sweeteners in, you can definitely taste them. But I really like the Prime hydration cans. And at the moment in Home Bargains, they're 99p and they're really, really good. I really like this. This one's the original one. It just is like lemonade. It's like the white Monster. But I really like the, is it watermelon, strawberry watermelon? The other one, Babs, the pink one. I really like the strawberry watermelon one. So good. Yeah, there is a lot of caffeine in here though, and I will say I can definitely feel it hitting me. But we also have some stuff that's private that just happened at our gate thing. So anyway, one of my neighbours picked up my Amazon parcel for me because of the stuff that was going on, which is lovely for him to do. So I thought I'd open it with you guys because I told you that I ordered things yesterday. Oh, I hate it when they stack it like that. It's so like easy to damage a book. But this is the short story that comes after Powerless by Lauren Roberts. Loved that book. The ending was heartbreaking. This one, I believe, follows our side character, who was our main character Payden's best friend. So I'm really intrigued to see more of her story and what happened to her, because you don't actually get to see her as much as you would expect to. Also, I will say, I really love how this is raised. Like, the words are raised from the book. You can feel it. It's really satisfying. But yeah, I'm very excited for this. This just came out in the UK maybe 3 days ago. So I'm very excited to finally have my hands on this. I love this series. The next book in the original, like in the trilogy, so this is kind of like an in-between story, I guess, but the next book in this trilogy will be coming out in July in the UK, so I'm very excited to get my hands on that at some point as well. And then, like I said, I finished Filthy Witch Vampire yesterday, and I decided to pick up the next book because of how that book ended was not okay. I have not started another book today, by the way, because I knew this parcel was coming and I wanted to read this. So I ended up ordering Filthy Rich Vampire's Second Right, and this is the second book in the series. I feel like this spine is really pretty. The actual covers are quite charming as well. Like, they're quite almost old school, but they're very pretty as well. And I definitely am very excited to read this. And then this book is actually bigger than I anticipated, but it could just be the way it's bound. But this is Bride by Ali Hazelwood. I picked this one up as well yesterday. This one was £5 as well, which is basically the same as you can get it for in the works. But yeah, I've been really curious about this because I enjoyed Ali Hazelwood's writing in the one book that I've read by her before. However, I wasn't obsessed, and she hasn't left me wanting to read more from her. However, something like this, more paranormal romance, is up my alley so much that I decided that I would like to read this one. Out of all of the ones that she's released, this is the one that has really caught my attention the most, and I've seen a lot of people really enjoying this book. I'm very excited about these books. And by the way, this one was like an auto buy. I knew I was going to buy this because I loved the first one so much. Bride, I have been putting off purchasing and waiting, and I've wanted it for so long. I just decided it's finally time because I'm placing an order for books anyway. And then, of course, this one, I could not get this after the cliffhanger of the first book. I have written reviews on my Fable account, which I will link in the comments in the description box below, for all the books that I've read this month so far. So if you want to be the most up to date with my reading, you'll be better to find me on Fable. But if you're happy just getting snippets throughout vlogs, then here you go. Morning. We are doing a small bit of makeup today. I am heading off to campus with one of my friends. I'm really sad because she is moving away at the end of uni, which is just tragic, and I feel like we've built such a great friendship, and I'm sure that this friendship will continue to be there. but it's just sad because I do feel like we've made a pretty good friendship. Leave-ins in, makeup is done. Luke made me a cup of tea, so we need to choose an outfit. I need to pack my bag and I literally need to go. After getting a load of work done in the library, we decided to head out and get a sweet treat. Look how good this looks. Oh, it was so good, so perfect. My one was Biscoff and my friend's was a cookies and cream one. But that is the end of today's vlog. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, would like to see more videos from me, and I'll catch you guys all in my next one. Bye!